Hey, this is Tina Lorenz, and I promised to do a Facebook Live every day this month. But I gotta tell you, right this minute, I was really about that close to talking myself out of it today, because it's been a week. So today but I said I'm going to keep this commitment. So here I am. I'm the freelance copywriting mentor, mindset shifter, and transformational business coach. And today I'm going to tell you about the biggest pain in the posterior client that I've ever had and that maybe you'll ever have. It might surprise you, but I'll tell you, it's me. And it might be you for you, okay? Because here's the thing, you have to treat yourself like a client. You have to make the commitments, you have to keep the deadlines, you have to do the work, even when sometimes you don't feel like it. And honestly, right this minute, I wasn't feeling so much like doing this. And I almost talked myself out of it, and I'll tell you why. Because it's been a really, really heavy duty week. I could justify to myself why I didn't need to do it today, why I could give myself the break. But when it came right down to it, it was more important that I keep the commitment to my pain in the posterior client, me. So here's a little hint for you. If you're just getting started with your freelance copywriting business or whatever you're doing online, and you're kind of, maybe you're thinking it's like a side hustle or sort of, I'll see what works out. If you treat yourself as a client right from the beginning, you should be your first client. You're the one that you need to keep the promises to. If you really want to build your business, if you're really serious about this, you have to show up. And so here I am, I'm showing up. So I'm going to tell you about my week. Not because it's some kind of a, oh my gosh, bring me the medal or anything. Because when I went through it, I thought, well, no wonder I felt like maybe I just had to go put my feet up for a while, right? So today's October 8th. Last Thursday was October 1st. I just sat down and did a little calculation because I couldn't remember for sure exactly what all I'd done. I knew it was a lot. So between last Thursday and this Thursday, here's what I've done. I've written 20 pages of emails. This is all for my own stuff now. I'm the client, right? 20 pages of emails, a 58-page webinar script, a 67-page sales letter. I did, let's see, that's 145 pages of copy, okay, since last Thursday. I did 3 live streams of teaching that were between 30 and 60 minutes each on my Facebook page. I did 3 hours of live coaching in 2 of my programs. And today I did a 2.5-hour live webinar. Okay. So, and 2 hours of teaching and 30 minutes of answering questions. And so I actually feel really good about all of it. I feel very good about it. But it's the end of the day, and it would have been easy to just say, oh, couldn't I just count that Zoom call? I actually said that to my husband. Couldn't I just count that live webinar? I was on Zoom. Couldn't I just count that as my Facebook Live today? But in my heart, I knew that I couldn't. Okay, because it was a closed group, because it was by invitation only, because it wasn't a Facebook Live, right? So here I am. Let's see. Yep, I got it all written down. So that's what I was able to accomplish in a week. Now, was it always easy? Not always. My sales letter was written yesterday, okay? And I just want to shout out for my team because I had to hand off that sales letter like last night at like 6 o'clock at night my time. It was 3 hours later for my fantastic team member Sabrina, who put it all together and made it come to life as a sales page. I haven't even seen it yet, honestly. Haven't even had a chance to look at it yet. But I couldn't have done that without my team. I couldn't have done any of this without anything that I'm doing this week without my team, without the people that step up and do all the tech and take care of all the details and prop me up when I feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this today or whatever. So I just want to encourage you to, whatever you're doing, do something for your business every day. If you want to be a freelance copywriter, start writing. Practice your writing. Practice writing headlines. Practice writing bullet points. Write a pretend campaign. Write the beginning of a sales letter. You need to write every single day because this isn't a hobby. This is something that you need to stay tuned up to. And if you're wondering, how do I write something that fast? No, I'm not using software. No, I'm not using any automation. But they're just things that I teach about how to do this. And that's what I was teaching today, about how you get in the groove and are able to be very effective with large volumes of copy when you need to be, even sometimes very fast. Uh, so let's see. Someone's saying, "Oh, I knew it," because she was, as Eunice was on the call with me today. Friend says, "Thank you." Chris, you already talked a few hours today. Yep, I kept on. I'm just talking on. I stopped and had a late lunch, Came back in, wrote one more email. Tomorrow I'll be writing some more emails. And then I'm also available for direct messaging from people that were on my workshop today if they have any questions. So that's what I'm doing. I'll be back again tomorrow. But I just thought I'd stop in so I could say to myself, you did it. You met your commitment. You met your deadline. You did what you said you were going to do. And that goes a long way in building your business, because if you can't trust yourself, if you don't have faith in your own word, if you can't live up to what you promise to yourself, how are you going to do that for your clients, right? How are you going to step up for them if you can't do it for yourself? So, and isn't it ironic that sometimes maybe we value less doing these things for ourselves than we do for the people that we work with, our clients? So treat yourself like a client. Put yourself right up there in the front when it comes to deadlines. Set a deadline for yourself. Write it on your calendar. Make sure you meet those deadlines, and some amazing things could happen in your business, because this is all part of how you build a robust and scalable and sustainable business. No, it's not all kick back and have a cool drink and never have to work or whatever. You have to put the effort into it. You absolutely do. But it's worth it. It's totally worth it. And to all the interactions I had with the people I work with this week have been so rewarding. So if you're on my calls today, I appreciate you. If you're in my programs, I appreciate you. If you're here just watching and learning something, I appreciate you as well, and hope that this is valuable to you. And Carol King says, I learn something from you every day I watch. Corinne says, I'm so determined. Thanks to you. Tavanda says, thank you. You're welcome. And all of you are what keeps me going as well. So love you. Take care. Have a great evening. I think I'm going to go do that now myself. And you know what? There's such a great sense of accomplishment afterwards. Really, that feels really good. It really does. So I will be back tomorrow because I said I would. So I don't even know yet what we're going to talk about, but I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you again soon.